Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Toby from Surf, and today I will show you the 3-step pop-up. Let's go for it. Just a quick reminder before we start. Sometimes it still happens that I meet students in my class, they had a lesson or two in their last summer holidays, and every time in a different school or with a different instructor. And still they are not sure about their strong foot, or in other words, which foot is on the back. There are a couple of ways to find out. In case you never did any board sport, don't worry, I got you covered. Let's see. So now I know I feel more natural or more comfortable with my left foot on the back, which makes me goofy-footed. So I put my leash just above my left ankle. And I'm ready to go. Before you can pop up, of course you have to catch a wave. Don't forget to make sure you are centered on the surfboard and you lie on your sweet spot, which means not too far on the front and not too far on the back of the board. To have a good body tension, keep your legs closed and your head and chest up. Adjust your paddling to the wave so the board matches the speed of the wave before you pop up, so the board can enter the wave. Push up high and lock in your elbows to be stable and to create space between your chest and the board. Like that you can position later on your front foot much easier between your hands or under your chest. And your body weight is resting on your elbows and wrists, not on your muscles. Place your back foot in a 90-degree angle on the center line of the board. You can use the knee of the other leg as an orientation how far forward or backward you have or you want to put your back foot on the tail. To be able to put your back foot on the center line, you will have to do a hip rotation. Keep your elbows locked at this moment. You will need the space between chest and board to place your feet and the stability which the locked elbows give you to stay centered while you move your feet or your foot. In my case, on that foamy and on mellow waves, I prefer my back foot just a little in front of the fins. The fins are the black dots or the screws you see on top of the tail. Like that I make sure I don't lose the wave when it's not that powerful. If the wave is a bit steeper and faster, I position my back foot directly above the fins, which gives me a better control about the speed and in case I want to do a turn. In case you surf on a shortboard, place your back foot on the pad. For more speed and smoother turns, position your back foot more over the first two fins. And for more narrow turns, position your back foot closer towards the end of the tail, so closer above the last fin or the last two fins in case you're surfing a quad. After you position your back foot on the board, try to use the pressure you can create with this foot on the board to be able to jump with your front foot to the front and land between your hands or under your chest. Land with your front foot 45 degrees on the center line of the surfboard. Why 45 degrees? That ankle works best on the front foot because it's a good mix of balance and being able to shift your body weight forward, backwards, left or right. So never position a foot parallel to the center line of the board. Have also in mind that you should keep 80% of your body weight on the front foot in that moment when you land on the board and you start to surf the wave. The pressure on the front foot, or those 80% on your front foot, keeps the board flat. A flat board is stable and you have a better balance on a stable board. Shift your body weight towards the tail to turn the board easier or to slow it down. And always keep your eyes on the prize. The prize is not your board, you own it already, I hope so. The prize is the wave you try to catch at this moment. So keep your head up and look where you want to go. Keep the knees flexed. Don't stand completely upright because you will create a lot of pressure on the board, which slows the board down, and what is even worse, you have a really bad balance. By flexing your knees, you bring your center of gravity much closer to the board, which makes it at the end much easier for you to keep the balance even when the wave is losing its power. And that's it, guys, the 3-step pop-up. Remember, there are different techniques. Use what works best for you. Now let's sum up. Paddle for the wave. Make sure you really caught it by using your power strokes. Push up high. Position your back foot 90 degrees on the center close to the tail. Jump with your front foot between your hands or under your chest and place it in a 45-degree angle. Let go with your hands either while the front foot is flying forward under your chest or after you position your front foot. Let go, keep the arms up and your head up. Look where you want to go and stay low. Let's see what can go wrong. One reason might be you push towards the back. That will shift your body weight towards the tail and you slow down the board. Instead, keep your shoulders above your hands all the time to have the body weight on your hands and be able to move your feet while you keep the board flat. A reason might be you push up too slow. And the other reason is you push up fast but only halfway. So try to remember to push up quick and high, and that your body weight is resting on your joints, not on your muscles. One reason might be you start off with the wrong foot. Never move your front foot first. You will not be able to place your front foot where you want to place it, which is under your chest or between your hands. Always position your back foot first and then go with your front foot. Most common reason for that, the people grab the rails when they push up. Always put your hands flat on the board with your fingertips behind your shoulders, facing to the nose of the board, or to the front in other words. Remember the chicken wings, so your elbows should always face back and up, never to the outside. One reason might be you stand up in the wrong direction. When you are about to enter the wave, the board is moving forward. So if you stand up to the back you move away from the board, and for sure you will end up too much on the back of the board. A good comparison, for example, or that you can imagine it a little bit how or in which direction you should stand up, is track and field. Imagine you're waiting on the starting line in your ready position for the signal. If you want to start as fast as possible or faster than everybody else, you would not stand up first straight and then start to run. Like I show you here, this is much slower. Instead, you want to start running forward, and at the same time, while you start to run forward, lift your upper body up. And it's the same principle on a surfboard. If you move more into the direction where the board is going to while you stand up, the chance is much higher that you hit with the feet the spot where you want to stand. One reason might be you position your back foot not 90 degrees on the center of the board, instead you position it parallel to the center of the board. In the worst case, you have your heel up, so you only stand on your toes parallel to the center line, and that is almost zero balance.